Are you an affiliate marketer or you have digital skills that you offer or skills generally that you offer to your clients and make money from it? Or you are a small business owner or you create digital courses and you sell these digital courses and make money from it? Well, listen to me. I'm about to share with you 5 different follow-up strategy that can actually triple your conversion and turn your leads into interested buyers. Hey, my name is Timothy Okonkwo, and I'm a content marketer and a short form copywriter. I write short form copies for clients, for businesses, for digital product creators. As long as it is meant to sell your product or your services, that is me. I write, convince, and persuade, and help people to take action, right? Now, why should you learn how to convert? Why should you learn how to follow up on your leads? Well, in this training or in this short video, I would show you 5 reasons why you should follow up on your leads, and I also show you 5 powerful strategies you can use to follow up on your leads and triple your conversion rate and get your interested leads to become buyers, to turn from leads to buyers, right? Now, first things first, why should you follow up on your leads? Why is it necessary for you to follow up on your leads, on your new customers, on your new clients? Why should you follow up on them? Well, it is noticed, study has shown that over 80 to 90% of internet marketers actually spend so much time, effort, and money in generating new leads, new customers, new clients, new persons who they hope would buy from them. And once they try to sell their product or pitch them an offer the very first time, 90 to about 80 to 90% of these persons do not actually take time to follow up on the leads. And what could be the problem? The problem is that they either do not know how to follow up on these leads, they don't know what to say to follow up on their leads, they don't even know what kind of content to send to these leads to be able to follow up on them. They don't know what they would say so that they don't actually sound salesy and thereby, pissing these customers off. There are a couple of reasons why they do not actually follow up on their leads, right? But we are going to consider how serious, how important it is for you to follow up on your leads and 5 reasons why you should do so. Now, the number one reason why you should follow up on your lead is because on your leads, on your new customers, on your new clients, is because these leads, these customers, these clients do not trust you. Yes, a lot of them have gotten their fingers burned on the internet space. Digital products, services are not tangible products. They are not products you can see, feel, and touch. It is based on their perception about you and what you can deliver, what you can produce, how you can change their life, the outcome you can bring to them. This perception about your services, about your product, about you is what will make them to buy. Now, they are just seeing you for the very first time. They're seeing your product for the very first time. They're seeing your services for the very first time. So they don't even know if they should trust you, believe in you, or even take you up on your offer. So they need to take time to trust you. And for the very first time you're pitching your product to them, they do not trust you. So they are not going to buy. Most of them would not buy. All right. Especially if the product you're selling or your services that you're offering is actually mid-ticket or high-ticket product, right? Even very low-ticket products, they are still very skeptical. Okay. So you need to build that trust. And how do you build the trust? You have to follow up. You have to follow up on your leads to be able to build trust in your product, in your brand, in your services, and in you as a person. All right. The second reason why you should follow up on your lead is because, yeah, I actually have the points written down here, so I don't actually get to miss anyone. The second reason why you should actually follow up on your lead is because your lead, your clients, your customers might not have the money at the moment. Yes, you've been able to convince them, you've shown them that your product is okay, it's cool, and they're already liking the vibe, they're already in sync with what you are talking about. But the point is, at the moment, they do not have the money to purchase your product. They do not have the money to purchase your service or to actually buy into your offer. So they don't have the money. It doesn't mean they won't buy later. They might have the money a month later. They might have the money 2 months down the line, a week down the line, 3 days later. They could have the money. But at the moment, they do not have it. So it seems like they're not buying. All right. So what do you do to be able to make them to buy? You follow up on them so that as soon as the money comes into their hands, and you've been able to do a very good job in making sure that they understand the problem, they understand the solution that you're bringing to the table, they would be able to buy from you when the money is available. The third reason why you should follow up on your lead is because this lead sometimes might not be ready, right? They might not be ready. They could have the money, they could have the other resources needed to get this product, but it is possible that the readiness is not there. And what could cause a client, a lead, or a customer not to be ready? There are a couple of reasons. It could be that at the moment, if your product is a digital product that can offer the solution, and this person needs to study this product, learn from this product, and implement it. And at the moment, maybe the person is writing an exam, the person has a program, the person is trying to follow up on, and all that. This could not work. So these customers, these leads could have exams, they could have a project on their hands at the moment, and they are not ready to take up on this tax on to buy your products, your services at the time. So they need to finish up with what they are doing so that they get to clear off their table so that they can actually, get to buy your products, your services, take time to study and be able to implement what you're selling, or your services. They might not really be ready for it now because it's a project they are trying to handle. As soon as they're done with that, they can then go into that. If you don't follow up on them, someone else will, and they will take up that person's offer. All right. And that is why you need to constantly follow up on them and be on their faces. Okay. The fourth reasons, the fourth reason why you should follow up on your lead is that your customer, your lead, your clients, new clients that you've gotten might be weighing up their choices. Yes, they could be weighing their choices because what you are doing is not limited. It is not exclusive to just you. There are other customers, there are other people who is offering the same services. There are other people who is selling the same digital product. There are other people who are creating solution and promising them outcome that they desire to achieve. All right. And they have different choices. They have people who have pitched offers to them. Now they are a little bit confused. Some persons just want to be sure of who they really want to, take this offer up, who they want to give the services or buy the product. So because of weighing options, they might not immediately take action. Okay. And that is where the power of follow up comes into play, and how you follow up to comes into play. So by the time you are able to strategically follow up on your leads, you will be able to get them to choose you. There could be different number of reasons why they would choose you as the person they want to work with, depending on how good, how great you are with following up on your leads. And that is the fourth reason why you should follow up. The fifth reason why you should follow up on your lead is because that these leads, these customers, your clients, new clients, are not convinced that your product, that your service is going to actually solve their problem. Right. So they have a problem, they have a challenge, they have a pain, they have something they want to achieve, unfulfilled desire that they want to achieve. And they are not quite convinced that your product, your service, what you are offering to them is going to actually help them to solve their problem. So it is time for you to actually um, follow up on these leads and actually be able to show them and prove to them that your product is actually meant to solve. It's going to help them to solve their solution or solve their problem rather. Now, in some cases, in most cases, your product might not exactly solve the problem. All right. And as a very good entrepreneur or internet marketer who has the love in the heart for these clients, leads, customers, you would want to make it clear that, hey, my service or my product is not actually for you. It is not actually for this particular problem that you are trying to solve, right? But I can recommend you, or I can show you someone who can actually specifically help you solve this particular problem that you are trying to solve. Now, what does this do to them? When you do this, you've created this connection. It shows them that you are an authority. It shows them that you're not really interested in just the money. You are interested in really helping them. And humans would always be humans. Nobody ever dispels such feeling, such connection, such help. All right. When someone senses that you sincerely and genuinely cares for them and you really want to help them and see the best for them, they would naturally gravitate towards you. They would naturally feel drawn to you. And do you know what happens? Whenever they need a solution, around what you offer, they would always come back to you because humans always buys things based on how you make them feel, how they feel about you, about your product, about your solution, about your promises. That is what makes them to buy. And even just if they do not actually need that solution of yours, wherever they have someone or they know someone who needs specifically the solution that you're offering, they will always recommend you. They would always refer you. Now, having spoken about the 5 reasons why you should follow up on your leads, let us now consider 5 great strategic ways you can follow up on your leads. Now, let me tell you something. In 2022, I was actually affiliating for a program for a product, a digital product. Actually, if you're a Nigerian and you would have heard about the 72IG implementation program, you would have also heard about Expertnear. You would have also heard about the Amazon KDP by Ashley, Mr. Victor Ashley. This is a program that helps people to create books and sell them on Amazon and be able to earn money in dollars in Amazon. Well, at that very time, I was actually affiliating this product. Sold a couple of it, you know. There was actually this new lead. This lead actually came from someone, is actually the wife. I once took the wife on a course. She enjoyed my services. And when I started pitching Amazon KDP as a way of making money passively from home, she liked the idea and told the husband. And the husband, after somehow feeling convinced about the whole idea, and based on the fact that it is the wife who actually recommended me, he reached out to me. Okay, he reached out to me and said he wanted to get the Amazon KDP. Now, I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to show you this conversation that we heard. Okay, so I'm sharing my screen right now. Okay. Just give me a couple of seconds. I want to, good. This is the conversation we had. So I just want to increase this to say, okay, fine. Now, this was 1st of May, 2022. His name is Latif. He said, when the wife told me about what he was, that the husband would love to really start making money from home passively, and I should reach out to him so that I could explain to him in clear terms what what this Amazon KDP is all about and how it can help him rather. So I put a call across to him earlier in the day, I think in the morning or in the afternoon, I can't really remember. But I called him once, he didn't take the call. So he returned my call and said, "This is Latif. I'm sorry I missed your call. I'm calling now." So eventually he called. So when he called, we spoke, and he said he's going to buy immediately. So I didn't hear from him. He didn't text. I started deploying my strategy, follow-up strategy. And the truth is, it was about this time that I came to understand the power of follow-up, strategic follow-up, understand the dynamics of how to actually follow up on a lead, right? So the next day, I posted something on my status, and it was actually a follow-up strategy. I used one of what I'm going to share with you on that status. And he said, "Yes, you just answered one of the question I wanted to ask you. Thanks, boss." Now, this was something he wanted to ask me, but I already sensed it, and I already have my strategic follow-up sequences, and it piqued his interest, and that was done. Now, this is not the point of the story. Look at this timeline. This is 4th of May. This is 1st of June. That's like about a month later. I keep following up, sometimes on the status, direct message, very strategic. Around 10:09 a.m. on the 1st of June 2022, he said, "Good morning, Mr. T. How is your family?" "Oh, good morning, Mr. Latif. We are doing well. How is your family?" "I want to get the Amazon KDP course. Please send me the link." I sent him the link. He made payment that day. This is the payment. "Congrats, order completed." And this was a product that was sold for 40,000 naira at the time. And he made purchase. Now, this was like almost 1 month later. There was a number of reasons why he actually did not buy at the time he heard about this product, right? There were a number of reasons why he didn't buy. And it was, I wasn't going to, feel that he wasn't ready to buy at the time. But one thing I know was that I actually knew that he would definitely buy. All right. He reached out, he called back. I knew he was going to buy. There could be a number of reasons why he didn't want to buy. It could be possible that he doesn't trust me yet. It is possible that there's no money at the moment. It is possible that he wasn't ready. He had some commitments. It is possible that he was weighing his choices because at the time, a lot of affiliate marketers were actually talking about Amazon KDP. It was also possible that he wasn't convinced that Amazon KDP could actually be the solution that he wanted at the time, right? So I followed up. 1 month later, he bought. This was also the case with one man, too, who bought after a month and 2 days after following up with them strategically. So the point is, one of the best way that you can actually increase your conversion rate is following up. Now, having understand or having in mind this realistic story that I've told you about, let us now delve deep into 5 different strategies you can use to follow up on your leads. The first thing that you must do, this is not the first strategy, but this is the most important. If you don't do this, if you actually do not do this, nothing, every other thing, nothing is going to work. Yeah, nothing is going to work. Trust me, nothing is going to work. So this is the most important thing you have to do to make sure that you actually get these customers, these leads, these clients to say, "Yes, I want to give you my money. Please take my money." All right. The first thing you have to do is understand who you want to sell to. It is simple. When saying it, it is the most direct thing you could ever say, you could ever do. But a lot of marketers, 95% of marketers do not actually do this. And that is the foundation of the failure of your follow-up strategy. And that is even the foundation of the cluelessness you might have if you do try to follow up. Because when you try to follow up, you're not going to even have an idea of what you want to do or what you're going to say, and you just stop. You just get tired because you don't even know what you're going to say. So the very first thing you have to do is understand who you want to sell to. If you want me to do something for you, you have to understand what I want. It's all about the skill of persuasion. All right. If you've read books about persuasion, you would understand that it is difficult to persuade someone who you do not really understand or who you do not really know what he or she wants. Persuasion works perfectly well. Meanwhile, note that there's a difference between persuasion and manipulation, although that's a story for another day. Persuasion works effectively well when you understand who you are trying to persuade. Now, you have to understand this person very well. In my paid class, I actually talk about creating a customer avatar and how to actually do that. But for this, you have to understand that you have to create an ideal image of who you want to sell to. Okay? Understand what their problem is or what their problems are. Understand why they so desperately want to solve this problem. Understand why or what they want to achieve whenever they solve this problem. Understand how they would feel. What is the greatest emotions, feelings behind the accomplishment or the solving of this problem? Understand the things they've tried in the past that failed them. Understand what keeps them up at night. Understand what is holding them back. If they've gotten a similar solution to the product that you're offering, what is that thing that is holding them back? Understand it. Just understand who you want to sell to, their pain, their desires, their goals, what they want to be known for, what gives them joy, where they actually try to look for solutions. And I know the next couple of questions you want to ask is, yeah, I've always heard understand your customer, understand your customer. How do I understand the customer? How do I know who I want to sell to? Well, if you stay to the end of this training, I am going to show you how you can actually do that. All right. All right, let's go. Let's go. Now, haven't understood who you want to sell to, this is the first secret strategy you should use to follow up. Build desire. Yeah, you got to build desire. If you're a Nigerian, you must have seen this movie called Shantytown or Brotherhood or The Woman Queen. No, sorry, The Woman King. Yeah, The Woman King. You must have seen that movie. A couple of other ones. These are hot trending movies. Maybe Shantytown and Brotherhood not so hot, but I'll tell you something. For me, Shantytown was a movie I didn't really want to see. I wasn't really interested in seeing. I basically do not like Nollywood movies. I'm just one of those guys who really do not fancy Nollywood movies. So I wasn't really interested. But there was something that happened. I had to see that movie. And by the way, that movie is very gory. Yeah, it's very gory. It's immoral. It is gory. It's not something you should, I don't know. It's not something you should, it's not something meant for the moral mind, okay? But I saw that movie because of the desire that was built for that movie. It's crazy. Yeah, I know. The desire was crazy. In my workplace, my colleagues were talking about Shantytown, 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 Do you know that Richard Mofe acted in Shantytown? Oh, did you know that this person acted in Shantytown? Like that movie is, oh God, the movie, Shantytown, everywhere, Shantytown. Like I was just keeping my cool. I didn't really want to just pay attention. Nigerian movie, Nollywood movie is not my style. I was just doing my work every single day, Shantytown. And then I was always on YouTube, and sometimes I would just see Netflix advertising, and it's Shantytown. And somehow I was just seeing Shantytown almost everywhere. People were talking about Shantytown. Like the desire, I was beginning to get curious. Like Shantytown. Okay. Oh, okay. Fine. I want to see this movie. I want to see this movie. So the first place I downloaded the movie was from Net Ninja. Yeah. I downloaded the movie from Net Ninja and I saw the movie. And at the end, I was like, oh, so this Shantytown. But that's not the point. The point is the desire has been built. When you build desire, you build anticipation. When you build anticipation, you create curiosity. That is one way that you can actually follow up on your leads. Create desire. Now, create strong desire for your products, for your service, or for whatever that you are offering, for your digital product that you're selling. And there are different ways you can create desire. Being consistent, talking about one thing always in different ways is a way to create desire. Looking at talking about the ways that this product will solve the solution, will solve the problem that your clients or your leads or your customers are actually experiencing at the moment is a way to create desire. Showing them what they will have to gain. For example, you sell digital products, maybe you classify these products in modules, and maybe there are assignments and stuff. Sometimes you could show them the video of what they are getting inside the course. All right. There are different ways. You could also show them how their life would be like after they've used your products. You could show them how your life was like before you started discovered the secret to this product and how your life is like now that you have used this product or you've applied the secret found in this product and it's been amazing. This can create desire. So learn to create desire for your product. The second way for you to strategically follow up on your leads is learn to tell stories. Stories are so powerful. Yeah, very powerful. I saw a movie yesterday. It's actually a series. I've been seeing it for about 2, 3 days now. The Night Agent is an American series, Hollywood style. I think from basically Netflix. I saw it on Netflix last. I just finished seeing it last night. So the Night Agent. There was a scene where these two couple, they're actually assassins. They contract assassins. They kill people or they murder people based on the instruction they get. And there was a point where they had a target to kill someone, a woman who was an ex-military personnel. She's now old. And when they came to the woman and she opened the door, they were carrying a little baby. They stole a baby to make whatever story they want to tell very convincing. They stole the baby, and the man who was the husband was actually carrying the baby in front of him. And when the woman started like, "Hello, do I know you?" You say, "Oh, sorry, this is I actually used to live here when I was a kid, and it's everything is so changed now." And started telling her stories about the place, about her mom, how they were here, and the woman started feeling and okay, that's nice. They now said, "Oh, this is my husband and this is my baby." And there's one story, one thing that happened one time. I was actually at this point and I was trying to run across the road and something stories. Eventually, this woman opened her door to this couple. They came in. Eventually, they murdered her. But what's the point? The point is stories are so powerful that they make even the most difficult clients, the most difficult leads to actually make certain decisions. That decision that are finding difficult to make, these leads or these customers or these clients get to make these decisions if you tell strong, powerful emotional stories that connect with the soul. Stories connect with the soul. Stories make people to take action. So learn to take stories and connect your story to the products, to your service that you are offering. The third way to follow up strategically with your lead, with your customer, with your clients is anticipate and squash objections. Typically, every lead, every client, every customer has fundamentally two objections, right? The first objection is about themselves. The second objection is about your product or your service or what you're promising. The first objection they have about them, about the whole thing, is about themselves. Now, they don't trust themselves enough to be able to get solution for your product. They don't trust that your product, they can actually implement what you're selling to them and get results. They see themselves as failures. They see themselves like, because they've tried this before, uh, they can't really do it. They don't believe in themselves. They have a lot of reasons why they feel this solution will work for them. They've tried something like this before and it doesn't work. So they have an objection about themselves. Now you have another objection about your product or your service or what you're offering. So they don't trust the process. They don't trust that your product is going to actually give them the result they desire. They don't trust the fact that your product is effective. So many things, so many things. So anticipate, take your time and understand them, like I said before. So you would understand their roadblocks, their objections, the things they've done, what is holding them back from achieving result. Has it always been like this? When you anticipate, write these objections and try to address them, write to address them. And you could do short videos, you could write and, share these objections and then squash the objections. Anticipate it, squash it, even before they ask you. And that was exactly what I did to Mr. Latif that you saw when he said, you just answered one of my questions. Yeah. So understand where these persons are coming from, understand what they want to solve as a problem, and be able to squash objections. Okay? Now, the fourth way you can strategically follow up on your lead is be entertaining. Yeah, just be entertaining. Just be fun sometimes. Not every time you actually get to talk about sales. Now, I'll tell you something. The reason why you have to be entertaining is because you're trying to build relationship, connection. People don't just logically, zombically just bring out their credit card, buy, and they move on. No. They've got to have connection. They've got to feel a connection. They've got to connect with you. And one of the best ways to connect with people is making them feel relaxed and making them see the real you. Okay. And this you can do by being entertaining. You mustn't be a comedian. Tell jokes, talk about your day, talk about the crazy, funny stuff that happened to you during the day, talk about your fears, your challenges. And by the way, let me tell you one of my own fears. I don't like water. I used to say it a lot, and in some of my books that I've written, I'll tell you, I hate water. It all happened when I was very small, very young. I went to see my grandmom in the village, and I went to a stream nearby, and I almost got drowned. I didn't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. And since then, I've never learned how to swim. That phobia for water has been with me. I got drowned, partially got drowned, yeah, because in that stream, in that river, was it a stream? No, it's actually a river. In that river, I actually wanted to help someone pick, in the riverbank, you see people washing, lining up. So they were washing clothes, and I just stepped in to get water to help the person pick. I saw clothes floating by, and I didn't know that I'd actually, I don't know, the depth. I was still very young, very small. The depth, I just placed my first foot and I got into the water. I didn't see anything again. Everything went blank. And the current of the water just started taking me. And you know how it is, it threw me up, dipped me into the water 3 times. 3 times. Like I drank to my fill. I thought I was gonna die. Like the experience was horrible. I don't even like thinking about it. But eventually I got saved. There's this bamboo stick inside the water. I held on to it and I opened my eyes and I saw other ones. See, apparently for this guys who actually get sand, this building sand from inside the water. They actually put bamboo to be able to hold their boats and all that. So I started holding that and I came out from the water and people rushed around me and started pressing my tummy and water and but I don't like water. You don't want to see me, you don't want to invite me to a pool party. I'm gonna embarrass you. Seriously. I'm gonna embarrass you because it's either I don't get into the water or eventually if I get into the water, I am just going to be at at the entrance, holding on to the stairways and just flapping my foot at the entrance while holding on to something I just don't want to let go. Yeah, that is one. So just be real, be yourself, and talk about the interesting things about you, funny things about you. Talk about anything that is crazy, that is interesting. Just be human. People connect with you. And at the end, you could just either talk about your products, the solution that you're offering, your services, or you could not. Maybe do that some other time. But just learn to connect. Do short videos, talk about yourself, write about yourself, and just be human. So learn to be entertaining while following up on your leads. The fifth and final way you can actually strategically follow up on your lead is leading with value. Give value, be valuable, right? You can't be valuable if you don't know who you are serving. For me, I serve affiliate marketers, I serve digital product creators, and I serve service providers. I help them to make sales. I help them to convert their leads to sales using strategic follow-up methods, using content marketing, using short-form content marketing, stories, and everything about follow-up to be able to increase conversion rate. These persons are who I serve. So I know what is valuable to them. I know that these persons love to generate leads. I know they want to make sales. I know they want to connect with their clients, their buyers, their leads, their customers. So learn to create valuable things around. Like last night, I wrote a content on my Facebook page where I'm very, very active. And I wrote, how can you stay consistent with content creation? A lot of internet marketers want to be very, very consistent on the internet space, but they're having problem with consistency. So I wrote about 8 ways you can actually stay consistent, and that's actually a problem for internet marketers. So you have to understand these persons. When you understand them, you'll be able to understand what solution you can offer to them and be valuable. Give them hacks, tricks, strategies, things that can help them to achieve their own results and connect it to what you sell. And now that is a wrap. Now, if you want to be very great, this is just 5, it is just like a tip of the iceberg of strategic follow-up. I have a full course on strategic follow-up, like how to magnetically follow up on your leads. I have a full course on it. Now, if you really want to understand how to strategically follow up on your leads, now right about now, I'm going to be sharing my screen, okay? Because I want you to see what the strategic follow-up course training is all about, okay? I'm just going to be reducing this to 100%. Okay, that's good. So now yeah, magnetic follow-up conversion blueprint. All right. Would you like to be insanely good with follow-up? Do you want to increase your sales by 10 to 50%? Would you like to create attention-grabbing content non-stop? Do you want to learn how to stay consistent with follow-up? Would you like to create content that resonates with your target audience and be able to make sales? If that's the answer, I have this training. It's actually a blueprint, magnetic follow-up conversion blueprint. And here's what's inside. I told you that if you stay to the end of this program, of this video, I will show you how you can actually understand your target audience and be able to really, really understand it and create amazing follow-up strategic content that is going to make them buy from you. So in this course, you're going to be learning how to identify your target audience and laser target them. You're going to be learning how to identify your target audience deepest desires, their pains, their struggles, aspiration, and be able to create content that resonates well with them. Now, you are going to understand the concept of marketing sales angles and how to use these sales angles to convert your leads or your customers. Then I'll be introducing you to my unique H2BP2 formula for creating content in less than 10 minutes. This method, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you know how to write. It doesn't even matter if you had an F9 in English language. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter if you've ever written anything before, right? It's pretty simple. Short formula. But with this short formula, in less than 10 minutes, you would be creating not just any kind of content, but persuasive content that you can use to follow up on your leads, right? Aha. I'll also be showing you how to sell with storytelling. How to sell anything with storytelling. I will be showing you that, okay? And then I'll show you my 11-part secret code that every affiliate marketer, top affiliate marketers have used to make sales. Now, this, I just shared with you some of it. There are 11 more where that came from on how you can actually strategically follow up on your leads. Even the most toughest people actually have bought, toughest clients, leads, customers have bought from you using these methods, because these methods, they actually connect to your deepest emotions. Yes, they connect to your deepest emotions, and emotions is what makes people to take decision. So I'll be showing you how these methods can help you to make sales. Now I'll be showing you the tools that I use to generate content ideas to make sure that I keep generating content ideas and they don't run out. I'll teach you how to handle objection like a pro and get more yeses. Yes, in the follow-up course, you would actually see the how to handle objection. Yeah, let me show you. I think I have it here. Okay, Google Drive. Sorry, just a second. I just want to be able to show you. Okay, this is magnetic follow-up conversion course. Yeah, this is the course. Okay, fine. Yeah, yeah. So these are the courses, these are the videos, these are the videos, and you're seeing bonuses here. You're seeing bonuses. These are the bonuses. So we're going to get to the part of the bonuses, but in one of the bonuses, you're seeing how to handle sales objection, how to create irresistible offer, how to close sales, Facebook ad calls. Yeah. So that's like it. And yeah, so let's go back. Let's go back. So I'm also going to teach you how to handle sales objection like a pro. Then I will be showing you a 40-minute video that shows you how to close your leads with the right questions. How to close. That was the video I showed you. It's 40 minutes. All right. Now, this is not all you're going to be getting. This is not all you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting my ultimate Facebook ad course for lead generation. I actually had this training, this section with my students for 2 days. Was it 2 days? Yeah, 2 days. 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I think 2 days. We had a closed door session, like it was intense. Answered questions, every bit of the question, from the first stage of understanding the whole thing about digital products, how to create lead magnets, how to design your lead magnets, how to generate leads for your lead, like practically everything for 2 days. It was mind-blowing. And this course, my student actually paid over 15,000 naira each for this course. Yeah, just this course alone, just this 2 days training alone. Yeah. So, and I will also be having, you also have access to a 1 hour plus webinar where I shared 9 reasons why you are losing sales and how you can actually correct this as an internet marketer. 9 reasons why you're actually losing sales and how you can actually do this. Now, when I was actually doing some selling, affiliating some products, I made tons of sales for some of my products. And yeah, I actually documented about 30 winning follow-up content that I wrote for 30 days. Yeah, 30 days. I documented it, that brought me great results. And just like that, I am going to give you the templates, not just the templates, the raw content. So what you're just going to do is pick this content, just maybe edit the headline, change maybe the introduction, few parts, and use it for yourself. 30 days follow-up content free of charge. It is there. It is what has made me one of my best, conversions. So you have it there for you to start using. You're also going to have access to 365 days content ideas. I mean, content calendar basically. So it's a content calendar. This content calendar is meant to help you stay consistent, because sometimes you experience like, oh, what do I write today? What do I post today? What do I say today? What do I write to follow up on them today? No, this will help you to consistently churn out content nonstop. All right. Okay. Now, if you are among the first 10 persons, only the first 10 persons is going to be getting this exclusive offer. It's actually a cash spinning blueprint. Now, if you actually get into this training among the first 10 persons, you would have access to my weekly webinar where you're going to learn how to create funnels. Like, we'll both create funnels. This is especially for you if you sell anything on the internet. We'll learn how to create funnels, cash printing funnels. We're going to use free tools and paid tools, like free tools, paid tools. We're going to learn how to design funnels and design landing pages, squeeze pages with WordPress. Um, you know, build your squeeze page. We're going to be doing this, okay? You're also going to get access to my weekly webinar where I'll also teach you how to create a lead campaign, a lead generation campaign using Facebook ads. So you would learn how to be able to generate 50 to 200 leads weekly. Yes, using Facebook ads. I'll teach you how to do this weekly. You would also have access to a weekly webinar where I teach you how to create lead magnets that actually attract quality leads. Not every kind of lead magnet attracts quality leads. Yeah, you've seen a situation where you have a lot of leads in you have a lot of leads on your list and they're not buying. They are not quality leads, okay, or they are the wrong audience. But if they are the right audience and you're not buying, it means they're not quality leads. So the mistake probably boils down to what you use in getting them in the first place, your lead magnet. So getting the proper lead magnets, how to design a lead magnet that's going to help people to buy from you is what I'm also going to be showing you in a weekly webinar. You would also be added to my community where I share tips, more tips on sales, and I'll show you how to get this. Now, what is the price for this product? Well, the actual price for MFCB, Magnetic Follow-Up Conversion Blueprint, is 15,000. But you would be getting this. You would be getting this for 5,600 naira. I don't want to start saying for this actually the worth of this is 10,000, the worth of this is 10 and 20,000, the worth of this is 5,000, the worth of this is just like that. I don't want to do all of that. I just like going straight to the point. If you know what you're getting, you know what you're getting. All right. So this, I am giving you this for 5,600 naira for the next 48 hours. You can actually save 9,400 naira if you get to buy. And remember, if you're buying in the next 48 hours, among the first 10 persons, you'll be able to have this exclusive. I mean, one-on-one conversation with me is one-on-one training webinar with me is quite expensive. Yeah, but you'll be getting that for as soon as you're getting this first, then you're getting that for free. Now, why should you buy this product? Has there been people who have bought my magnetic follow-up conversion blueprints that got results for it? 2 sales in 48 hours. Hey, Timothy, I made a sale from one of the leads we got from the ads, which is 15K in commissions, another 15K from following up. Remember, I bought your follow-up course. 60K commissions, 30K profit or more. Thank you so much. And I'm like, wow, isn't God wonderful? Congratulations, I'm happy for you. Thank you so much, there. Now, this is actually a client who I helped run Facebook ads for lead generation campaign. Just a week before then, she saw my ad on Facebook, she bought. my follow-up course after buying it. She wanted me to offer these lead Facebook ads for her for lead generation. We generated leads. She combined what I taught her or what she learned from the training to be able to apply it, and she made 2 sales in just 2 days, in 48 hours. 48 hours. Yeah. Um, Personally, my follow-up strategies, I've used it to make sales. This was 38,000 naira for a digital course that I sold, and this person um didn't actually talk with me for so long, but because of the consistency in following up and all that, the person just called me and said, "Hey, I'm paying for your digital course. Send me your account number," and that was that. Fee for online courses, and that was just it. Okay. Now, just one strategy got her more sales. Mrs. Ayobami. Good morning, Mr. Timothy. Sorry for the late response. I forgot. Because I actually usually ask my customers, hey, what's the feedback from the product you got from me, from the course you've gotten from me? What's the feedback from? Yeah, okay. So the lessons were insightful. I was able to use a part where you talked about using their one of the 6 strategy. Yeah. To sell to them, I got more conversion. I'll be going through the lessons again the second time so I get to implement more of the teachings. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are a great and calm teacher. And that is it. That is it. Now, I know you'll be wondering if thing, this blueprint is so valuable. Why is it so affordable? Why is it cheap? Well, last month I actually did my wedding anniversary, my 8 years wedding anniversary to my beautiful wife, who has given me 3 amazing, beautiful children. And it's a period of in the mood of wedding anniversary celebration. So I'm slashing down the prices for most of my courses, and I'm doing something special for you. So um that is it. That is just a major reason. That's just the major reason. Okay. That's the major reason. I'm in the mood of anniversary groove move. So if you really want to get this stuff, hurry up now, get it. This is the account number. I'm gonna put somewhere around this video. You're gonna see the link to where you can make payments on Seller, where you get to see more of these what this training has to offer. You see more of it, and you see how to make payments via Seller. If you actually want to make payments directly to my account, the OP account is there, 8083475964. If you're paying into First Bank account, 3071776717, right? The name is Timothy Okonkwo. And if you actually made payments, you could just immediately, there's a link on if this video is on my YouTube, just connect with me on my YouTube. Just click the link on my YouTube bio. It will bring you straight to my WhatsApp. Just share with me your payment details that you've made payments, and I will instantly get you access to this course, this magnetic blueprints that you're going to be having access to. If you're paying via Seller, it will automatically redirect you to have access to these blueprints, right? Now, is there any guarantee? I guarantee you that you will start increasing the number of leads you have and also increase your conversion rates with weekly sales. Now, if after this training and you implement everything like you implement what I've taught you and you do not get results, I'll issue you a full refund. But you have to show me that you followed every of the strategy, everything that I'm going to be showing you. You have to show it to me, prove it to me that you followed it and you're not really getting any result. And I would give you a full refund, no question asked. All right, so what's it going to be? This is all you're going to be getting again from MFCB. Yeah, you're going to be getting how to identify your target audience and later target them. Very important. The most important thing you're going to do. How to identify your target audience, deepest desires, pains, struggles, aspiration, and be able to create content that resonates well with them. What are marketing angles and how you can use marketing angles to convert more leads to sales. What is my unique H2BP2 formula for creating amazing content in 10 minutes or less? How to sell anything with storytelling. My 11-part secret code that you can use to convert more sales and unlock any prospect emotions and get them to buy from you. You also get to see tools that I use to generate content nonstop and never run out of content ideas. And you will also learn how to handle objections like a pro, how to anticipate and handle objections and get more yeses. You would also see a 40-minute video that shows you how to close leads, asking them the right questions. Okay. And then you're going to be getting these bonuses. My Facebook ads generation, lead generation course. You would also be getting a 1 hour webinar where you're going to be learning 9 mistakes actually you're doing in your sales and why you're not making sales and how you can correct it. You're going to be having access to my 30 days follow-up content blueprint. Just 30 days, like each day. Just pick it, edit it, and use it for yourself. You're going to be having my 65 days content calendar that will keep giving you content ideas on what you should do for 365 days nonstop so that you don't run out of it. And if you're among the 10 persons, you would have access to me, to my webinars. You learn how to create funnels with me. You learn how to set up your Facebook lead generation campaign with me. You would also learn how to create lead magnets that will generate quality leads, and you'll be added to my community. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Get access to this training. Yeah, get access to this training now and start devouring it. Get into my community. You have questions, you ask me. We chat, we talk one-on-one. We create magic together. All right. So that is it for now. And I would be seeing you again. Cheers. Okay.